So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems...
It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Bronckhorst. Desai calmly anticipates. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Czech trying to keep this in. Oh, that's superb. And this is Snyder. Oh, that's neat. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is goal number 20. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had...
He's had a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And he's managed to get free. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Paris Saint-Germain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Maldini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Snyder. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Indonesia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Del Piero. Seedorf. And here's Del Piero. Good ball, good take. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Pele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Pele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Pele. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Xavi Alonso. Mateus. Sneijder. Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Can he get on the end of this? Pedro Neto. Xavi Alonso has a look and plays it forward. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Oh, nice touch. He's picked his way through. Here comes the cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Takes a shot! And he can thump it away. And it's Deco. And here's Sneijder. Nice looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Del Piero. Great vision. He is through here. Oh, good. Oh, crossbar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Sneijder. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mateus. Almost an hour gone. And here's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That has been slung wide. He leaps for it! They've got to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Del Piero. He's found space here.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And that's a good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pedro Neto scooting forward. Mateus. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 25.
Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Changement.
Short changes him with that pass. He's looking wide. He's got away.
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he plays one through. Del Piero gets into a good position. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Quality ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Lampard. Maldini. It's out for a goal kick. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Makalele cuts it out. Deco going forward. Del Piero! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Le numéro 20.
Paris Saint-Germain have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Neymar, he has found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Threads one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. Lovely ball and a real chance now. The pass is intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one.
Increase juga akhirnya. Ya. Kalau gitu aku nggak main dulu. Oh yaudah. Enggak, udah ini public.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Oh, he's played it in low. Xavi Alonso. So, what can they make of this? Alonso, and he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Delivered low. Stam. Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Simons. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. Simons, he's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Great vision, and it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Stam deals with that comfortably. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hazard. Del Piero. Paris Saint-Germain are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And here's Del Piero. Stojkovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Elects to cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Zanetti going forward. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Batistuta. He might be in here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Stojkovic! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
15 minutes till half-time. Van Bronckhorst conjures time and space where few can. And this is Hazard. Oh, and a shot! But he's left disappointed. Well, it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. Schneider. And it's Deco. Now it's Pele. Great defending, strong and determined. Seedorf. And it's Simons. And Nagatomo. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. Deco. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pelé. And here's Del Piero. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Xavi Simons quietly revving up. Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Great chance! Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Bayer Leverkusen. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Bronckhorst, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
I go.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Bayer Leverkusen leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence
Oh,
is the best
Mabar.
form of defence.
And here's Stojkovic. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Nagatomo. He's in a great position here. Oh, great leap! Oh, good finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Le numéro 15.
Bayer Leverkusen go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pele has it in a wide position. Schneider. Now it's Pele. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now.
Ya, nggak ada yang mau respon.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Schneider. Now it's Schneider.
Ya.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Xavi Simons.
Il y aura 4
Driving
minutes
forward.
de temps additionnel.
Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Seedorf. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time for Leicester. Simons. Xavi Simons! Superb from Simons! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy.
Le numéro
He just
8.
absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
À leur place, le numéro
Bayer
22.
Leverkusen visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. It's fallen kindly here, and he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. We'll play through for the wide man. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Azar tries to play it through, and this is Torres. Oh, a gilt-edged Torres!
Oh.
Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Wow.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. Skims one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And this is Del Piero. Almada.
They want to be quick
Astaga,
here.
dat
It's
hard.
breakaway time.
Almada makes a dash for it. Almada will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almada considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's intervened well there. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst.
Oi.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Isco. He's found space here. Now it's Isco. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almada. Shot could be on. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's trying to... There's the shot! just cruising. They are cruising.
Tensinya kosong ini.
And they are disappearing out of sight. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A case now. And a chance! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade.
It's Azar! Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And they can counter here. Persib Bandung have a free kick. Aims beyond the defence. Always goal side. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. The pass is intercepted. Pele, he's picked his way through. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
And
Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almada looking to add to his goal. Where it came from. Azar! Persib Bandung are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Del Piero.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Played through for him. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that has not gone well. Van Bronckhorst. Pele. Now goes for a shot! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. He's had it taken off, and he's decided to go for it. Silvestre. And it's Azar. And now the breakaway. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival, Almada. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Almada taking charge of the dead ball, looking to widen the gap even further here. Forwards and with intent. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Seedorf. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, perfectly measured that. Adams. Silvesh. Persib Bandung do have a chance to counter here. Played with finesse. That is a brilliant interception. Mabar. And he's lost his man here. Oh, Mabar! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Persib Bandung are having a ball here. Silvesh passes short and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, Hazard. Le numéro 20,
Almada.
Deco. À leur place,
Saliba.
le numéro
Passing
15,
is crisp and
le
sharp.
numéro 22.
Bisa
Oh,
dapat.
facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's chosen to go back. Now it's Isco. He is through here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Seedorf looking for the run. Played right into his path. He's onside. Chance, surely. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's a goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of...
And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...
So good. Okay, so good.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of... And the shots! Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Figo plays it short. Figo. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Pressing high and with purpose. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stam. And it's Azar. Nice bit of trickery. That is lovely. It's Azar! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Czech can clear it away. Threads one in. And here's Forlan. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2, then. They've played it short. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. And the finish! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rijkaard. Messi. He's a big chance! And it's Figo. Rijkaard. Forlan!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Forlan, distributed tidily. Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. That has not gone well. This is Del Piero. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Seedorf. Great vision. Oh, super find. Czech gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Pele. Hazard. And the through ball.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Pepe. Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Figo. He's got away. Rafael Varane. Pepe. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. And that is the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead by Forlan! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Seedorf. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's there to make the challenge. Messi will not want to lose out. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Del Piero chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Figo. Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Figo. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Swings in across.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Deco. And it's Sneijder. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos, and he plays one through. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And that's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were
Yeah,
clinical when the
completely.
opportunity presented itself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback. As it is having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Le numéro 7, le numéro 11, le numéro 2, le numéro 21, Forlan. À leur place, le numéro
Seedorf
8.
with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And him
Shoots! So their fourth corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Sneijder has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And it's Sneijder. No, it's Bergkamp. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish.
But pour l'équipe
And
du
look
Paris
what it
Saint-Germain.
means to them. This is a position of genuine strength
Le
now.
numéro 22.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bernardo Silva. Bergkamp. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Del Piero. And Saliba is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a good run down the left. Rijkaard. Now Saliba. Pepe. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret.
Dapat aja abang-abang ini mantep juga. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options, for movement. Oh, he's all alone! Oh. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's going to go a long way. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's fabulous. He's shifting through the gears here. Deco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space.
And it's Azar. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. He's found a way through. And here's Suarez. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Stam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Could move up a gear here. This ended up in no man's land. Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That is good alertness. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Apa sih?
Floated through. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nesta. And it's Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. Schneider. Here's Deco. Pirlo powering forward here. Azar. That's a cute ball. Tanucci gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Deco. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. Pele. Thuram cuts out the pass.
Aduh, salah lagi.
And he skips past his man. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Azar.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Can he finish? Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to
that
make
lewat.
things interesting,
Ya
Peter.
Allah.
No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that has put paid to that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! And that would have been some goal.
Rui Costa just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's Seedorf. Deco. Seedorf. He's picked his way through. Hazard. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's Azar. Azar making good progress. Pele quietly revving up. He's got away.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And here's Hazard. Very nicely done, and he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard goes short, and here's Hazard. Oh, nice touch. Tanucci was in no mood for any of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Bronckhorst. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
And the finish! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's Rui Costa. And this is Shevchenko. And he's got the big... Shevchenko! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shevchenko couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And this is Schneider.
Aduh, tahu dia.
He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. And this is Schneider. Goes for a shot! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So
17.
changes a foot here, and from both sides.
Hazard. Le
Shin
numéro
to
9.
shin, bicep to
Le
bicep,
numéro
and he
21.
wins out. Stood up well to him there.
Le numéro
Looking for a
15.
runner. Well
Le
read,
numéro
nice
22.
interception.
Le numéro 25.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps
numéro
wondering
18.
what the best time is for their next
Changement.
substitution. Zola stood his ground strongly. Seedorf. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Seedorf. Not the most accurate
dapat
pass. Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a good position. Shoots! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Yeah.
Now it's Luis Suarez, spread it left. It's a promising position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ah, such a clever touch. Could go all the way here. He has found the way through. And it's made its... Can he finish? No,
Ya
no way through.
Tuhanku. Dapat menjorok semua.
Mateus, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. Now Seedorf. Nedved with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, Deco. À sa place, le
Stam,
numéro 10.
and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Chance! Just
Malah berhenti
cruising!
ngejar.
They are cruising!
Tahu lagi lah.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a...
Malah berhenti ngejar, Allah.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Pele. And it's Zanetti. And it's Azar. Azar purring through the gears. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was alert to it. Zanetti. Seedorf. Driving on and making good progress. He has found the way through. Pass is just off target. Oh, that is a nice touch. Stojkovic driving forwards. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And this is Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Iniesta. Nesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Seedorf. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's lost his man here. Iniesta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Eto'o! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Seedorf. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Charleston Battery definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, well played. Lampard. Now it's Cruyff. Well read, nice interception. Pepe. And Azar. That is good progress on the left. And he's managed to get free. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a cute ball. Pele. Now it's Azar. Pele. Pele. Nicely weighted. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is well cleared. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Messi. Cruyff tries a shot! Cruyff with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Zanetti.
Aduh.
Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Hazard with the foul. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Paris Saint-Germain takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's going wide left. And he whips it in. Stam getting this one clear. Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Shoots!
Ah.
Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well expected
could
better,
get
and so did
so.
he. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard gets it away.
Charleston Battery clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's chosen to go back. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Hazard. Hazard, rapid and full of intent. He is through here.
Aduh.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
They've played it short. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Frank Lampard. Number 20, Iniesta. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 17.
Hazard goes short.
Number 23.
Pitches it off him.
Bullet. Number 20.
And now they can spring out of defence. No way through there. Del Piero. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Wih, penalti.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Schmeichel must save this.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Thuram goes back to front.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Hazard. That is good pressure, just
Apa sih?
hounded him off it. Charleston battery needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Xavi. Pepe deals with that comfortably.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Threads one in. Del Piero. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stojkovic. Some good work on the right flank here. Referee's given a throw. And it's Stojkovic. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitution on the field. Number
Great
10.
chance here from position
Messi.
A1.
Coming on the
This
field
is about
is
as perfect a free
number
kick
15,
position as you could wish for.
Batistuta. Substitution.
Look at the space here. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Roberto Carlos. Very much into the last knockings. And this is Del Piero. Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Shot could be on. And Batistuta!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Added
And
minutes
here's
has been
Roberto
indicated.
Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. And that is expertly dealt with. There will be 4 extra minutes. Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Batistuta really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike.
50 sekali naik, mantap betul. Oke, sudah selesai end stream. Bye-bye.